Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 3. It's been a good weekend, long weekend. I've been very busy. I've been working most of it. But anyhow, I wanted to make sure I got this video out. Normally it's out this morning. Right now, it's about 6 o'clock Monday evening. Normally, I like to get these out Monday mornings, but nonetheless, it's out now. I've made a handful of notes here I want to go through. Now, there's 3 things I want to cover in this video. First, huge congratulations to our women's track and field team who kicked butt and are national champions. That 4x4 on the 4x400 race, I flat out lost it. I was at our local walk-ons and I was pounding on the bar, and I may have had a couple of cocktails, but hey, it was absolutely fantastic to see them. And for those of you in my class that are on those teams, amazing job. Congratulations. You guys are rock stars. Second, there's an exam this week. This will be your first exam, and it's going to cover all the materials in the first 4 lessons, from introducing hospitality, hotel business, rooms division, and this week's hotel F&B. Now, there's not going to be a quiz. The quiz information, or the stuff I would normally quiz you on, will be in the exam. So there's no quiz this week. There's a video to watch on Caesar Ritz of Ritz-Carlton fame. There's going to be a question or 2 on the exam about that, so take a look at it. It's very interesting. Shows where he came from, absolutely nothing, all the way through to creating this amazing hotel brand. Talks about his standards, the people that he surrounded himself with. It really is a good video. And you may see a question or 2 on the hotel ops hack. I believe that was a video I put in a announcement that I created, last week. So, take a look. There may be a couple of questions on that as well. Now, on this exam, you'll only have 1 opportunity to complete the exam. The quizzes you had 2 opportunities, and on the exams, you'll only have 1. So if you haven't covered the materials, you should do so. I haven't decided if I'm going to put a time limit on it, but we'll see about that, and I will, of course, let you know. Let's see. Third, this week, we're looking at hotel food and beverage, and I want you to focus on labor costs, food costs, all the ratios and what they mean, as well as, and I've got a few bullet points here for you, director of F&B, what they're responsible for, the catering, banquets, lounges, bars, room service, mini bars, they're even accountable for. Now, this area of food and beverage within a hotel is roughly 20% of the profits. So it's extremely important that you pay attention to this and how it fits in with the rest of the hotels. The kitchen, the executive chef, they're responsible for many things, including food costs and the labor costs that we just talked about. Restaurant managers in each of those restaurants. Now, full service hotels have 2 restaurants. And the restaurant managers are responsible for the hiring, firing, and the operation of those restaurants. Get a handle on all that stuff. Know what capture rate means. I'll tell you right now, the capture rate means the number of guests staying at the hotel that are actually having a meal at your restaurant. So that's how much we have captured within the food and beverage outlet or venue of the people staying in our hotel. Beverage operations. This is run by the bar manager. Know the steps of the beverage cycle, from ordering to storing to guest billing, all the way through. Now, if you guys have ever, and I've talked about this before, if you ever go to New Orleans, I know a handful of bar managers down there for some prominent hotels. And if you'd ever like to talk to them and learn more about it, I'll be more than happy to introduce you. They're fantastic. I've been trying to get them on camera, but they're kind of shy. And they're busy too, as you'll find out. Know the pour cost percentage, and that's the amount of depleted inventory. In other words, how much inventory are we giving, or not giving, selling, and it's divided by the sales over that period of time. Now, it should be between 16 and 24, 25% is what you're looking for. Also, know responsible alcohol service, not over serving. Sometimes in some jurisdictions, if you overserve somebody and they do something stupid, get in an accident or cause some damage, you can be sued as an individual in some jurisdictions, or the hotel could be sued, or the venue you're working at can be sued, the restaurant, bar, what have you. Know the chief steward and what they do. It's a very important position, and they typically know how to get stuff done and where things are. They are the unsung heroes of the hotel food and beverage operation. Banquet and catering, know the difference in who runs those. Catering event order, the CEO or the BEO. BEO is a banquet event order, CEO is the catering event order. Now, hotels will create these based on the guaranteed number of bodies to show up at either the banquet or the event. And they usually charge by head. It's an easier way to determine your food costs and the revenue for a particular function. Now, there's normally penalties if too many people show up or not enough people show up. So a no call, for example. So there's certain penalties that are built into those contracts. Explore that. Know who runs both the catering and the banquet department. Usually they're the same person or under the same department head. But sometimes, depending on the size of the hotel, there are multiple positions. Room service and in-room dining. Now, this is a huge revenue center, and it's very difficult to manage. There are little things you need to know about the room service and in-room dining. For example, when somebody comes to your door, they're supposed to say, this is a service element, they're supposed to ask permission to come in with your order. Worst thing will happen to a guest is they open the door and all of a sudden here comes your person in to give you your food. Now, if you cover all of those things, you should be pretty good to go for the exam. Now, lastly, I sent in an announcement yesterday a PowerPoint that I want you to take a look at. It's only 17 slides, and it's called Yours is a Very Bad Hotel. It was created way back in the early 2000s, I believe, and it made circles before going viral was a thing. But it made it around to all of us hospitality folks. And I think you'll enjoy it. And as always, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want, please reach out to me. I love hearing from you. And I can tell on Blackboard that you guys are doing pretty good at reading everything and catching up with everything. So all is good so far. Again, if you need anything, let me know. Thank you very much.